So yeah, welcome to week 10. So we have another low stress week with us. So as I mentioned last week, so basically, as I said, our deload week was basically a decrease in intensity or decrease in volume. So basically this week, the intensity will remain the same or even higher in cases like deadlift. So I will have a 135 deadlift. Then whereas volume would be decreased, so that would give my body enough time to rest as well as getting accustomed to the weight and not coming out of a deload like totally lost. So yeah, we'll be looking forward to the week now. And yes, I got a question last week, like why do a deload. So basically what the deload will do for you is will give your body time to adapt to the amount of strength your level you're taking your body to. So basically it will give time for your body to adapt and recover. So that's why a deload week is essential. So enough talk, let's go, let's hit some weight now.
Just a kidnapping nigga like ISIS. Whoa, turn the whole world to a crisis. Whoa, walk around the city with an ice pick. I've been paranoid, usually I ain't like this. Ain't no telling how crazy I might get. Beat the police with a nightstick.
Welcome to day 1 of training. So today we have some squats, 95 for 4, then have some back offsets, then bench 75 kilos, and some back offsets and accessory work. Yeah, so I'll be getting down for the workout in about 30 minutes. So yeah, let's go. So starting out, top set, we have 95 kilo squats. So switch to a lower bar position. Felt more stronger, so I think we'll be continuing in a low bar position. As you can see, just getting used to it, getting some wrist and shoulder pain, but yeah, the strength that comes from low bar is totally worth it. So basically your center of gravity is more stable and you're not leaning forward, and the range of motion of the bar is also decreased, so you tend to get stronger in a low bar position. The only problem is with the mobility, and it'll come through, it'll definitely come through. Then we have bench presses, 75 kilos for 4. Bench press has not been a problem this whole month, wasn't today too, it flew, but could have been a little bit better in my opinion. However, the back offs were really easy. I have stated an RP 5.5 but was an RP 5. So then for an accessory movement with the bench, I had overhead presses. So the thing with these is you can really do more than what you can think you can do. Like if you think you can get 8 reps, you really can squeeze out those 9-10 reps. So undergauging an RP in this is very common. Then I had barbell rows. So this is comparatively a lighter week. That doesn't mean I'll shy away from weights. So as you can see, I'm usually doing my normal weight, but yeah, the form is also not that bad, but a little bit of body English still at the last reps. So banded pull aparts, which is an extremely good accessory for the posterior part of your body, which is often overlooked by most people. So this is the part that's gonna make your shoulders look wider, that's gonna make your back look better, and that's overall gonna help your posture. And with those heavy lifts, we have some arm work, some rope extensions. So yeah, This is a makeshift pulley, so if anyone is complaining about not having a pulley at home, not having to work at home, just get yourself some old school pulley setup and just get a towel or anything and just get it with it. So yeah, done with dinner and training. So today was a pretty good lifting session. Had lots of fun and high energy. Loving the high intensity, low volume. So yeah, looking forward to the next day. Gonna get some good rest now. So welcome to day 2 of training this week. Not feeling 100% today, kinda down with the headache, but yeah, you gotta do what you gotta do. So yeah, have a deadlift planned. I think it will be my PR, but hopefully let's see how it goes. So first we have warm-ups, the final set with 130 kilos. As you can see, it flew. Then we have our working set, 135 kilos. So it was really smooth. It felt really good. I mean, it was an RPA and I could have hold on to that bar a long time. Then I have like deadlifts, back offsets, 120 kilos. So I've been trying to use my belt less to really get a feel for the motion and really feel the air go inside my belly before I brace. So it has been working well. Then we have tempo bench. So we're incorporating tempos so that even in a lower weight we have that the same amount of muscular stress for growth. Primarily we are doing it right now for muscle maintenance because I'm on a caloric deficit and it's easier to lose the muscle you've gained and lose strength on a caloric deficit. So for the maintenance we're doing this. Then we have pendlay rows. So here on pendlay rows, really focusing on the explosive part and trying really to squeeze the lats. Then we have walking lunges. So was really contemplating on whether I should do these or not because it was raining, and so I was planning to switch to a normal lunge, but it was like whatever, I just go with it and just went with it, and the rain stopped too at the time. So this is a very good unilateral movement to really build up those quads, your glutes, and also it's fun. Then we have hammer curls. So these are great bicep builder, and it as you're working pronated, so it's normally the way you would grip something, so it improves your grip strength also. So hopefully it will have good carryover to my deadlifts and to any rows I do, and hopefully getting bigger arms this summer. So try to focus on both the contractions and the eccentric movement of the part. And as you can see, it was an RPE 7, but it was quite hard. Then we have overhand barbell holds. I've been doing these because I don't have a good grip on overhand, so hopefully grip won't be a limiting factor when I do deadlifts with the overhand grip. So 30 seconds here, as you can see, it was very long. Then we have some ab work. My arms were really sore, so I had to use some straps. I normally try to incorporate arm work directly by not using straps, but Anyways, so these straps were homemade. I made them from a bag. So if any of you don't have any access to a strap and are looking, just cut the back strap off and just sew it together, and you can just make a makeshift strap out of it. It's very helpful. Then we have rolling skull crushers. So the main objective here is to be on a low stress at the tendons, at the elbows. So if any one of you is suffering from tendon pain during skull crushers, so I'd highly recommend doing these. So these give you a lower stress on your elbows, and you still get the full range of motion, you still get the weight in, you still get that volume in, and you still get those big juicy triceps. So yeah, done with training. Started around 6:30, 3 hours. I wasn't feeling my best, so I was kind of fatigued. So took some rest, long rest between sets, between exercises. Overall, it started out good, and yeah, just pushed through it. Think I should get some rest. Yeah, good night. Welcome to day 3 of training. So today we have lower body work, nothing too special. Some squats, some split squats, RDLs, good mornings, and I think we have some side planks for core work. So that's about it. Let's see how it goes. So starting out with high bar squats. So it's not even been a week since I switched to low bar, and high bar has already started feeling unfamiliar. But yeah, the high bar squat really targets your core and your quads. So it's a very good accessory for your main lifts. That's gonna be low bar squats. So yeah, I wasn't feeling the best, so I didn't go that heavy on these, and as tempo was planned, 3 count tempo was also done. Then we have split squats. So for an untrained eye, a split squat might look like a lunge, but as you can see, you're really not moving at all. You're just going down, and the main focus of the split squat is targeting your glutes and your hamstrings more than your quads. So they're gonna burn. Like, it might look easy, people might say the range of motion is limited, but it's gonna really burn. Then you have Romanian deadlifts. So not going too heavy on these, really focusing on the stretch at the hamstrings. Someone could say I could have gone lower, but I think it's the optimal position for my hamstrings to feel the optimum stretch. Any lower than that, I normally feel it in my lower back. So not always going lower is going better. So find your optimal position and use that in the RDL. So then we have single leg hip thrusts. So nothing too special on these, just trying to focus on the contractions and not like feeling the glute all the way through and making constant tension in the glute. So that's the primary focus there. Then we have good mornings. So good mornings have been feeling better since the position of the bar has switched to a low bar position, because if you're doing low bar, the center of gravity is more shifted towards the center and your back does not have to do all the work. So it's better going to a low bar, so you can push more weight also. As you can see, I've been progressing from using 2.5 kilo plates to 10 kilo plates a side. Then some basic side planks, nothing much on these. Really trying to keep my core stiff, not let those hips drop. Oh yeah, done with the workout. So today just passed by watching USAPL and doing some sets. I mean, it was all easy, light work, nothing too heavy. So just quick work, nothing too intense there. So yeah, I enjoyed the lifting session. Now gonna see who wins, Russ or Nori. I got my bets on Sean Noriega. Hope he gets a big pull. Oh, we got Perkins versus Taylor Atwood. That's gonna be intense. So yeah, looking forward. Yeah, good morning. Welcome to the last day of training today. So today we have some light upper body work, some bench, and some few new movements I'll be trying out. So yeah, looking forward to it. And yeah, I'm training in the morning today because I've been training my brother and he's got a big lifting day today. So yeah, looking forward to his lifting day today too. So yeah, let's see how it goes. So starting out with the bench presses, RPE7 work, nothing too heavy, had a tempo, so really focusing on the tempo. And yeah, so got my tripod fixed, so kind of switching them angles, getting some good shots in. So really focusing on bench presses as a chest builder right now rather than just focusing on the strength. So focusing on the contractions, really focusing on the contractions, as well as during the eccentric phase. That's where your muscle fibers get stretched the most and you feel the burn, as we call it, the muscle tension. Then we have weighted inverted rows. So yeah, this isn't quite easy as it looks, because you're constantly trying to maintain the weight on your body, so the weight is not, so you have to like contract your core so the weight doesn't fall off, and you still have to roll your body into it. So it was quite hard, got a good experience. Then incline dumbbell press. So as you can see, if you can see closely behind, I have like stacks of plates so that I can make an incline bench. So yeah, struggle of not having a multi bench. I would have one, but a good one would cost me a fortune, and other ones are just not. So talking about the bench, incline bench press, so it's a 3 to 3 tempo, so really focusing on the contraction, 3 count contraction and the 3 count eccentric movement. So really getting those pecs to blow right now. So yeah, focusing on each and every motion here. Then after that, we supersetted this incline work with some tricep kickbacks. So the main thing with tricep kickback is like people often neglect the pausing at the top part, and yeah, they try to hit more weight and do not go to the motion. Really contracting at the top and also focusing on the eccentric will get you good triceps and will help you get that better bench. Then after that, we have squat presses. So this is something new for me. I've never tried out squat press. So basically what you're gonna do is you're gonna go to an Arnold press, starting with an Arnold press, and you're gonna go up and out. So not just going up and out. So this is supposed to target the medial head and the frontal deltoid. This didn't work that well for me. I don't know, I think I should improve on what I'm doing. Then we have front plate raises. So this is an exercise I used to do in my gym when I just started. It used to make me feel so strong. So yeah, it still does. and I had a great time doing this exercise after ages. Props to my coach for planning these out. Like, this was fun. So after that we are going to some arm work, so bicep curls, really focusing on the contraction and eccentric parts here. So you don't want to sway too much, but you don't want to lighten the weight so light that you're not literally using the curls to get a progressive overload. So yeah, it's good bicep builder because you can progressively overload on these and really focus on eccentric and the eccentric parts. So even though you're cheating a little bit, it won't make it that bad. Then you have tricep extensions. So sun's out, guns out for this time. So tricep work on fleek here. So really pushing those triceps and really contracting them so that it grows. That's all for this morning. So let's talk about and look at my brother's PR. So he has been training for around 2 months, I guess, and so I've been doing him on a linear progression. So this was the last week's field, 80 into 2. He failed it pretty bad, and yeah, we switched grips, and yeah, it flew. It was a RP7 this week, and he was quite happy with it. So we're done with the week. So it was quite a long week this week. Lots of things happened. I mean, for me personally, it was a long week. I had lots of work to do. So finally, I'm getting quite free. So I think I'll be investing a bit more time to my videos too. For me, this training log is mostly to reflect back on what I've done. So seeing past training and keeping a log of stuff, so this makes me accountable and helps me grow. So yeah, okay, keep watching, and yeah, good day people.